My friend, this is the global shift we have waited for decades. We've needed it for hundreds of years. We've known it was required of us, and we're doing this consciously together right here, right now. This is your Dharmic imperative. It's honoring it, it's living it, it's allowing that to be the North Star that guides you every day, every moment from this point moving forward in your life. Nothing matters more than you getting your life back on course where you are back in command of your life and you are living your divine design, duty, destiny, dharma. Hi, my name is Dan Cladd. If we haven't met yet, I am the host of the Operation Greatness podcast. I'm the founder of the Liberty Vanguard Alliance. Let me just share with you a few of my books here so you get a sense of what I'm about. Reignited America was my second to the most recent book. Let's see. This was actually my first book. It's called Experience Unconditional Love this year. I also put out The Daily Personal Success System, and this was the most recent book, Enlightened Productivity. So, what is your Dharmic imperative? Oh, and by the way, this is Operation Greatness podcast number 103, if you're taking notes at home. What is your Dharmic imperative? This is your reason for being. Nothing matters more than you fulfilling this. So, how do you know what that is for you? I will tell you exactly what that is for you. It's for you to make as much of a difference as you can to as many people as you can. I can speak about this more broadly or generally, and then you can fill in the pieces or the gaps specific to you. You are here as God's instrument for miracles. And your work, if you think of yourself like this is the shakuhachi flute, that means the hollow flute in Japanese. If you think of yourself as the hollow flute, what is a flute? It's if you think of you as the instrument for God to bless the world through your life, through your example, through your inspiration, your work is opening yourself fully to God, and your purpose is extending God fully into the world. In other words, you're not blocking or limiting the infinite unlimited. And that's the word I use to describe, God is the word I use to describe the infinite unlimited. You're not holding back at all. You're not playing small. You're not limiting your success, happiness, joy, fulfillment, well-being, peace of mind, meaning, impact, or contribution in any way ever again. You're not blocking God from working in your life through the gift you are. You are God's gift to the world, after all. You're not blocking God from working through you to lead, inspire, transform, and liberate everyone you have connected with you, all of whom you are blessed to be able to serve. And the difference you are making, the contribution, the gift you are, is in the lives of others. How much you are serving people, that becomes your level of happiness, joy, fulfillment, well-being, peace of mind, success, meaning, impact, and contribution. How much you're making a difference to others determines how wealthy you are, how happy you are, how fulfilling your life is, how much you believe in yourself, how much you know you truly matter. That's why the work we are doing together on this page, if you're watching this video, and if you're not, then join us immediately and watch this video over at libertyvanguardalliance.com/join and join us there, because this is the most important work every one of us has ever done. This is you living and honoring and achieving and even transcending your Dharmic imperative, which is to make as much of a difference as you can to as many people as you can. in your specific gift, which is what your life has become as that being of greater service, serving more people. Do you feel how imperative all of this is? Because we have to be honest here. Like they say, an alcoholic, the first thing that they need to do, I don't know if this is true or not. I mean, I've never been an alcoholic. I think the first step is to admit that they have this issue, this addiction. And that's why they say, hi, my name is, and I'm an alcoholic. And so the first step is to acknowledge that before now, you had played small your whole life. You had settled for much less than what you're capable of achieving. You had even, constricted your power. You had limited the unlimited. You were like damming the Niagara Falls. And that's the presence of God. You were blocking it from your life and preventing it from blessing you and then from you blessing the world. You did that before now. Now you're opening fully and you're being that gift you are. You are God's gift to the world. You are God's instrument for miracles. No more playing small, no more holding back. Make that promise to yourself right here, now, and honor that promise. And get your environment right. Get your thinking right. I mean, on this page here at libertyvanguardalliance.com/join, you'll see the three options there. If you have what Zig Ziglar famously called stinkin' thinkin', if you're not already in the flow, allowing the greatest abundance that is meant to be yours. I mean, you've got it in your blood to be rich, after all. Abundance is your nature. Wealth is your nature. Love is your nature. Being of service to others is your nature. This is all who you are. The old program, which has never served anyone ever, not since the day any of us has ever been alive. I mean, really hear that message. This was all engineered to keep people not believing in themselves, to keep them disconnected ultimately from God, from their power, from their purpose, from their potential, from their connection with themselves, with their families, with their children, with their lover, with their friends, with their community, their neighbors. I mean, all of this was designed to make you unaware of the infinite, unlimited power of which you are its expression in the world. Your power is beyond measure. There's no limit to how much good you can do in the world, to how much great the value of your life is. That's what we're doing together with every one of us living our divine design, duty, destiny, dharma, and having the life we desire, we deserve. This is your Dharmic imperative. This was, I think, 2 Saturdays ago now, I heard a video. It was an inspiring video, and I don't even know who was the gentleman talking in the video. He said, at the end of your life, you will meet the version of yourself you could have been. I want you to really hear this message now, because what a required way to live your life. Picture this now, like whenever that might be, let's say 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 100 years from now, whatever it is for you, based on when you choose to end this chapter of your life, this life that you hold, and you're meeting this person whom you could have been had you done everything that was possible for you to be of greater service, if you gave as much love as you had within you to share, if you were as abundant and caring and kind and thoughtful and generous as you could have been, if you made as much of a difference as you could have made to as many people as you could have served. That's the version of you, I really love this, that you are seeing yourself reflected in the mirror now. And that version of you, let's say that's like you fulfilling 100% of your potential. Or, I mean, visualize this. This is like my contribution to the world. If you picture a chart, like a vertical line, and it has 100 checks on it, and your work is opening to 100%, to the presence, opening 100% all the way to the presence of God to work in your life, to bless you, and that's your work, and your purpose is opening 100% for God to bless the world through the gift you are. You are God's gift to the world. You are God's instrument for miracles, after all. So, like meeting that version of yourself you could have been had you fulfilled 100% of your potential, that means having as much of an impact as you can have, being as much of a blessing as it is your dharmic imperative to be, right? Not limiting the unlimited in any way ever again from now moving forward for the rest of your life. And you're doing everything you could have done. You're achieving your potential, you're allowing God to move through you to have the impact. It is your gift, it is your duty to have, it is your destiny to have, it is your blessing to be that blessing in the lives of everyone connected with you, all your online friends, everyone in your local area, everyone online, every human alive, and all of the humans not yet born. You are able to transform their lives as well, because this is humanity's dharmic imperative. And I want you, oh, I'm getting chills here. Are you feeling this as well? This is humanity's dharmic imperative. And my friend, this is your dharmic imperative to create this, to allow this. Oh, actually, the acronym is CAMAR, C-A-M-A-R, CAMAR. You're creating this, you're allowing this, you're manifesting this, you're attracting this, and you, yes, you are receiving this. This is the higher purpose of your life, for you to create the fact that, and feel this. You might want to close your eyes if you're not driving and really hear this message. All 8 billion of us are healthy, wealthy, sovereign, and free because of me, because of you honoring your potential, living your divine design, duty, destiny, dharma, honoring, fulfilling, achieving, and receiving your dharmic imperative, making as much of a difference as you can to as many people as you can. Because of you doing this now, we're doing this together. We're all serving and supporting you in living your dharmic imperative. Because of you fulfilling your potential, focusing, remaining connected, especially with God and your purpose and your power, which is beyond measure, because you are God's instrument for miracles in the world, because you lived. All 8 billion of us are healthy, wealthy, sovereign, and free because of you. This is your duty, your destiny. This is your greatest gift. This is you living your potential, that version of you that did everything you could have done. And now now, 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 and every moment for the rest of your life, you are doing everything you could have done. You are being of greater service. You are honoring that you were playing small, you were holding back, you were limiting the unlimited, and never again you're making that decision, that commitment right now. I, and then state your name, am here for a very important reason. I am here to liberate humanity, and I'm joyfully doing this as part of the Sons of Liberty and the Sovereign Council of the Liberty Vanguard Alliance through libertyvanguardalliance.com/join. I'm going all in. I'm playing full out. I'm not holding myself back because of engineered scarcity, fear, lack, consciousness, and programming. No, I'm transcending that because I am God's instrument for miracles in the world. I am God's gift to the world, and I'm not limiting the unlimited ever again anymore. I'm playing full out. I'm going all in. I am transforming the lives of all of my online friends and everyone in my local area or region, even beyond just your local community. The whole world is transformed by me fulfilling my Dharmic imperative and having the full impact my life is destined to be. How does that feel when you make that decision and you live true to that? Because that's who you are. That's why you are here. That's the higher purpose of your life. And you know that, you feel that, you trust that, and you are living that now. All through libertyvanguardalliance.com/join. And you're going all in. You're playing full out. You're getting this fully. You're getting everything you can out of every part of what we are doing together in the Liberty Vanguard Alliance. And you're bringing everyone, you're leading everyone of your online friends through being that inspired visionary leader of everyone they are blessed to have connected with them. You're recognizing that this is part of you living your full potential, honoring your Dharmic imperative to make as much of a difference as you can to as many people as you can. No holding back, no limiting God anymore. Right, right, right. So this is also part of you creating the environment that supports you in living your goals, desires, and dreams and honoring your Dharmic imperative. Because you know what they say, that you are the average income of the 5 people you give most of your attention or you hang out with the most. You are the average of those 5 people. So you see what you're doing by being one of our Sons of Liberty in the Sovereign Council of the Liberty Vanguard Alliance through libertyvanguardalliance.com/join. You're skyrocketing that because you're around people who are passionate, who are on fire, who are living that focused, centered life that is your divine design, duty, destiny, dharma, to be yourself. And that's keeping you on track. That's holding you accountable. That's inviting you and supporting you and serving you and being the best version of you. No more going back and playing small. No more hanging around people who don't want you to stand above them because they're sitting down or they're doom scrolling or they're creating what they don't want by allowing the programming, the engineering of the systems, which were not designed anywhere close to by God. I mean, you can watch my other podcast on that, and we're going to do that, especially as a Son of Liberty in the Sovereign Council of the Liberty Vanguard Alliance. If you are not consciously choosing love, you are most likely coming from fear. if you're not choosing abundance, to be generous and giving and from your heart, then you're most likely, well, giving your power or letting the programming of scarcity, fear, lack to run you. And you're afraid of others is what it comes down to ultimately, because you've felt disconnected before now, and you're opening here fully to the fact that you are already very, very wealthy. That's just taking a breath in, and you're breathing in God. And what is God? Love, prosperity, abundance, freedom, sovereignty, peace. And you're breathing that in now, right here. And any time that you forget your power beyond measure and your purpose as God's instrument for miracles in the world, and your Dharmic imperative that all 8 billion of us are healthy, wealthy, sovereign, and free because of me, because of you living this, your reason for being, and you're not letting anything stand in your way of that ever, ever, ever. Because that's who you are. That's why you are here. And it is such a profound gift that you are here now. And you're not letting anything limit the gift your life is destined to be. Right? Make that affirmation and commitment and decision. You know what the word decision means? It means, I forgot what the original, I think it was Latin word that is its roots. All I can hear is the word educo, but I think that's what education means. My understanding is that decision means cutting off all other possibilities. Because you're infinite and unlimited. You are God's expression of love and abundance in the world, after all. I mean, really contemplate that deeply, really recognize that and own that. And so you have the whole infinite possibilities for what you can create, how you are here to serve, or you can just deny your power and your potential and your purpose and ignore your Dharmic imperative, which is how you are living in alignment with your nature, and you're serving and fulfilling your purpose, which is what your life is meant to be. So there's no other option than for you to live that, give that full expression. And that means all 8 billion of us are healthy, wealthy, sovereign, and free because of you. Hearing this, taking action on it, joining us at least for the Think and Grow Rich Direct experience, if not, I mean, I would say at least, because you don't want to play small and everyone else is following your example. So you want to at least lead your Liberty Vanguard Alliance and become part of my Liberty Vanguard Alliance mastermind. So you at least want to give yourself that. All of this is through libertyvanguardalliance.com/join, or I hope you're watching this on this page right now. And because then you are surrounding yourself in our mastermind with like-minded, high consciousness, high frequency leaders like yourself, and that becomes the 5 people your average income is mirroring, and you are raising that yourself. So let's just talk about the numbers here. Did you see that? I mean, I have it written on a piece of paper, but I think it's hard for you to see that and to read that clearly. Maybe you can see that okay. I don't know. It's pretty small. Our challenge, I'm going to challenge you right here, and you're going to live up to this challenge, and you are going to exceed that, because this is your power beyond measure. This is you focusing purposefully your power. I mean, like the sun feels warm on my skin, but when I concentrate it to a single beam and focus it, right? I mean, it can incinerate steel, right? And this is the power that you are tapping into right here. This is part of your Dharmic imperative. You feel that, you know it, so live that, honor that. So our Vanguard, our 3-day Vanguard Liberty Challenge is that you have transformed the lives of 1,200 of your online friends. If they follow your example and you're becoming at least Liberty Vanguard Alliance in our mastermind, then you will say to your friends, hey, this is the most important thing humanity has ever done. We were playing small. We allowed ourselves to become divided, disconnected, depressed, diminished, living in despair, and we were playing small, we were holding back, we were limiting the unlimited. We fell for the manipulation, the social engineering of distraction, division, disempowerment, discombobulation, and no more. I mean, so you're writing, I'm giving you the posts and you can share them, but I'm also asking you or inviting you to write your own. And wow, every one of us has the choice to come from love instead of fear, to be more uniting and creating community and connection and empowering everyone. You mean you're handing every one of your online friends the ability to become financially free after all. And that's what you are doing yourself by transforming the lives of everyone connected with you, being that inspired leader, showing everyone how much more is possible for them. You're doing this, you're living true to your potential, and you're being the example for them to live what they are here to be as well. I mean, so our first 3 days, 1,200 people, you transforming their lives. Of course, this is no promise or guarantee or income claim or anything like that. I'm sharing with you what is possible, and I'm challenging you to experience this yourself. That in the first 3 days, you have at least gotten your 1,200 people. And I'd like you to do this within the first 2 to 3 hours, in fact, by you focusing right here through our libertyvanguardalliance.com/join mastermind page. Well, you're making $200 for everybody joining, at least at the Liberty Vanguard Think and Grow Rich Direct experience. $200 times 1,200 people, that's $240,000. So that would already be enough for you to become one of our Sons of Liberty, right? And yet, once you have, here's the deal. I mean, this is like a spiritual commitment that all of us are making. Once you have made at least $4,000, then you are giving yourself the Liberty Vanguard Alliance Mastermind. You're becoming one of us, and you are leading your own Liberty Vanguard Alliance in your community. And so if every one of your 1,200 people are at first joining, except they would most likely follow your example, right? So by you becoming Liberty Vanguard Alliance in our mastermind yourself, then you would say, hey, I had to become part of the Liberty Vanguard Alliance mastermind. You're going to need to do that yourself because that's going to give you so much more than just the Think and Grow Rich Direct experience. And you're going to talk about why you joined this yourself, right? Because that gave you the greatest transformation for you personally and gave you so many more valuable tools to serve other people as well, right? So anyway, well, 1,200, you're making $2,000 for every one of your online friends who are becoming part of our Liberty Vanguard Alliance mastermind. And that's every year that they remain a member through your link. So 1,200 times $2,000 per person is $2.4 million. I mean, so you see below on this page at libertyvanguardalliance.com/join that you are also getting, with even the Think and Grow Rich Direct experience, you're getting what's called your $1.2 million business in 30 days. And you can see how just by getting your 1,200 people joining at least at the Vanguard Direct Experience, the Think and Grow Rich Direct Experience level, I mean, 1,200 people times $200 per person is $240,000, right? But the deal is once you've made at least $4,000, then you lead your own Liberty Vanguard Alliance and join us in the mastermind. And then once you have made at least $12,000, then you join us in the Sovereign Council and become one of our Sons of Liberty. So, I mean, well, that's what your challenge is for the first 3 days. The first 10 days, I'm challenging you right here to get your 12,000 people. And then for the rest of our 30 days together, remember you're getting, with even just the Think and Grow Rich Direct experience, you're getting, this is called your $1.2 million business in 30 days. And so 12,000 people, even just times $200 that you would be making when they're joining through your Think and Grow Rich Direct experience Freedom Money link, that would be $2.4 million. So that's already twice the $1.2 million in 30 days by you doing that in the first 30 days, for example, right? And yet by those 12,000 people each joining our Liberty Vanguard Alliance mastermind, that would be worth $240 million because you're getting $2,000 from every one of those. And that's every year they remain a member from them joining through your link. I mean, so this is financial freedom money. You can see that, right? How far are you going to take this yourself? You're going all in yourself, right? You see yourself as one of our Sons of Liberty in the Liberty Vanguard Alliance, right? So go all in. Make that commitment right now. Join us right here at libertyvanguardalliance.com/join. Nothing matters more than this. You know that, right? And oh, by the way, you're in our Liberty Vanguard Alliance mastermind, that's where you are also getting the bonus training, your $1.2 million business in your community, because I'm giving you separate posts to make and the process to reach the people in your community. And that's where I want you to make another $12,000. Get another 12,000 people joining us in our mastermind in your community where they are leading their own. You see how this is humanity liberational because of you? All 8 billion of us are healthy, wealthy, sovereign, and free. This is your duty, your destiny. You recognize that, right? And this is the most important thing you have ever done because this is the higher purpose of your life. This is your Dharmic imperative. All 8 billion of us are healthy, wealthy, sovereign, and free because of me, because of you honoring the gift you are. Any question about any of this? Let me know in the comments. Make sure that everyone connected with you is doing this video, and yet you're sharing this video with them through your Vanguard Freedom Money link that you got once you joined us at least in our Liberty Vanguard Alliance Mastermind, all through libertyvanguardalliance.com/join. You're doing that right here, right? And that is the most important thing you've ever done, the greatest thing you have done to better yourself, and by far your greatest contribution to the world, because this is you honoring your divine imperative. I love you. I believe in you. I know how much you matter. I know that by you getting your 12,000 people who are getting their 1,200 people who are getting their 1,200 people, you are, this is the gift of your life. You are God's instrument for miracles, after all. You are God's gift to the world. And that would be you transforming the lives and liberating, well, that would be 17 billion people. Even just with you getting 1,200 people who are getting their 1,200 who are getting theirs, that's you liberating 1,728,000,000 people. I mean, there's not 17 billion people on the planet, so that would be like going around the world twice. And that's just from you getting your 12,000 who are getting their 1,200 who are getting their 1,200. And yet by every one of us leading, inspiring, transforming, and liberating everyone connected with us and everyone in our local areas. You see the value of the gift you are. And when you're looking at that reflection of you having fulfilled your full potential and opening fully to the presence of God working in your life through you and blessing the world, that person looking back at you who fulfilled your potential and did everything you could have done, there's a complete congruence there. There is a 100% alignment. You have full coherence between you as you are and you as you could have been. There's no disparity, disconnect, or gap there. You did everything you could have done in being of greater service to as many people as you are blessed to have connected with you. And that means everyone on the planet. You liberated them. That is your dharmic imperative. That is your duty, your destiny, your dharma. Thank you so much for living that right here. Thank you very much.